Hello students, good afternoon. Uh, as you have been always supporting the virtual class, so I am here in front of you with a virtual class. Now in 10th class, you are going to study two books. These are First Flight and Footprints Without Feet. Now, in your First Flight book, the first chapter is a letter to God. In the narrator of this chapter is Gregorio Lopez wife Funes. In this chapter, we are going to read about a hard-working farmer, Lencho, and a postmaster and his employees. These are the characters that we will read about. Now, let me tell you something about the story. The story is about a farmer, Lencho, who works very hard in his fields and expect a good harvest. But unfortunately, what happens? When he predicts for rain, the rain does fall, but when rain falls, along with the rain, hailstones also come, and these hailstones destroy his fields. At this, Lencho becomes very sad and he does not have any other hope except the hope from God. So here you will learn about that Lencho is very optimistic, and in his optimism he turns towards God and writes a letter to God. Writing a letter to God shows that this farmer Lencho is very innocent. So his innocency has been shown in the chapter. After this, after writing the letter, he goes to post office. Here, postman picks up the letter and he laughs heartily at the address which he had never seen in his life. Then he shows this letter to his senior, the postmaster. The postmaster is very good human being. He sees the letter, first he laughs, then he becomes serious. After that, he demands some money from his employees because he did not want to shake Lencho's faith in God. Hence, he asked his employees to give a share of their salary to help Lencho. In that way, they were able to collect only 70 pesos, but Lencho had demanded 100 pesos in his letter. Anyhow, they send a letter to Lencho. Lencho next Sunday comes to post office. He receives the letter himself. He reads the letter and counts the money. But when he counts the money, he becomes angry and he asks for another pen and paper, and he writes something on the paper and then fix a stamp on it and posts it. The postman again picks up the letter and sees the letter and shows it to the postmaster. The postmaster sees the letter, and it was written in the letter that Lencho has written that God, the money that I had asked for has reached me, but it is not the complete amount, it is only 70 pesos. I need 100 pesos for my fields, to sow my fields again and for the survival of my family. And at the end of the letter he writes, calls the post office employees a bunch of crooks. This is where the chapter ends. So here I have cleared the summary of this chapter. The first chapter has been done. In this chapter you have come to know that the learning outcome of this chapter is optimism. First thing is optimism. You must always be optimist so that God find out some person to help you. So Lencho was helped by the people, by the post office employees, but unfortunately because Lencho was so innocent, he was a farmer, he was not able to understand that any human being or God has helped him. So this is how the chapter ends. After this chapter, you will be given to write the character sketch of Lencho, the character sketch of postmaster, and the good deed done by the post office employees. These three questions are important from this chapter. Another thing that is important in this chapter, one question when we opens the chapter, there is a question, the house. Why the house has been called the house? The house has been called the house because it was single house in the entire valley. That's why the house has been called the house. After completion of this lesson, I'll be sending you some comprehension passages for your exercise. Whatever material I have sent you earlier, you please copy it in your notebooks and keep your notebooks updated. Thank you so much. I hope that you are staying at home and must be reading the messages that I have sent you earlier, and you will keep studying at home. Please be safe from the coronavirus. Keep washing your hands time and again. After every 20 minutes, keep washing your hands and stay here. Thank you. Stay safe. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. As we have earlier seen that in the fun they had, you had read in 9th class and you were always saying that virtual class is better or something like that. So here I have given you virtual class. This is my first experience. I don't know it was right or wrong, good or bad. You just decide it by yourself because you are now grown up. You can understand that what is good and what is bad for us. So I have given you this chapter. Thank you so much. And learn, study hard. Thank you so much.